We are from the Vietnamese Buddhist temple here in this land called Phật Bảo Temple, and I would like to share my own personal thought and my own personal Buddhism practice regarding about this year theme. Not to do any evil, to cultivate what is wholesome, to purify one mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha, Dhammapada, verse 183. Today, as we are sharing our religious perspective on how we endure our human society to be in better place and in better shape as it is not currently are, through many different research and study, it is seen that our current society is a dynamic process and psychological tendencies of human beings have made a huge impact for the deterioration of our world. Each and every one of us love and enjoy the peace. Many organizations, including the social group, so is the religious group, are trying through many different activities to ensure the peace in our world. But the efforts still have not strong enough to dawn the peace on the human society. According to the Buddhist teaching, the deepest delusion is the I am. Conceive the feeling, the attitude, the gut reaction that one has a permanence. I that must be protected at all costs. As a process of building up the image, the identity is categorized into three different groups: my country, my community, and my religions. When these, as we call entities, are seen as being threatened or offense, one then feels that they themselves have been threatened or have been offensive. Therefore, conflicts arise. Through the Buddha teaching, Buddhists seek the harmony between self and others, not confrontation. Wherever there is confrontation, there will be conflicts. The ultimate objective of Buddhism is always liberation from samara, which is the Pali word for birth cycle. One should never exclude individuals of Buddhists to make the samara less bleak, since the Buddha emphasized that oneself is always one's own refuge. Self-reliance is the best spiritual solution for resolving all human problems. People are always performing in a way that pays to the way of conflicts, although they all enjoy the living in peace. However, they are never destined to remain endless conflicts. Both individual salvation and community-wide can be reconciled through cultivating appropriate insight, adopting the positive strategy to minimize the conflicts, and through my personal thought and my Buddhism practices, I would like to introduce the four immeasurables of the Buddhist practice. Number one, love, kindness, metta. Buddhists cherish and practicing metta, which is constantly prominent when people are exhibit endless consideration and impartial concern, but not discriminated and unhappy. This practice brings a gentle, loyal acceptance with a deep sense of appreciation and regards. Number two, compassion, karuna. Compassion is intention and capacity to relieve and transform suffering, to lighten the sorrow. Buddha described karuna as the quivering of the heart. And we experience when we are open and we're able to truly see the suffering and are moved to do something about it. Number three, sympathetic joys, mudita. Another practice is components of sympathetic joys. Buddhists should always share both the happiness instead of making unending envy toward individuals. Notoriety, reputation, and success are ordered in the simple pleasures. Number four, equanimity, upsika. Finally, the practice of inequality. This is amazing, uncommon in contemporary world. One can still apply to all conventional human behavior as a directed opposite toward prejudices and discrimination. Instead of emphasizing distinctive differences, Buddhism should, as a Buddhist, should draw one similarity as respect and recognition, the ability to feel a connection fully without clinging or possessiveness. With the four practices above, our efforts result into ease. The self-order divide result into one wholeness, and all differences result into direct experience. This practice result make possible further of compatibility for clarity, freedom from the reactive created by pride, ignorance, hatred, desire, and jealousy, and doubts, and ease of intimacy with our own feeling as well as those of others. The one own thinking that is no longer separation into good and bad, love and hate. We not only have more freedom to ease in our daily life, we also gain access to the wisdom in our own ultimate inner peace of one own self. And peace, the inner peace of one own self, from what I concluded, is the main essential in which love, harmony, and prosperity can be nourished and be developing for the better society at this present time, so is for the future generation. Thank you again for listening.
Thank you, Venerable Teach for here. Now our next speaker is a representative of Christian faith, Senior Master Reverend